Today we're out here on the Ohio River and we just launched from the new Shawnee boat ramp. It's only been here for about 2 years. And this provides great access to do something that I really like to do in late summer and in the fall, and that is fish for white bass, hybrid bass, and you might get lucky and catch the occasional striper down here below the falls of the Ohio. Now, this life jacket is on and it's going to remain on. Respect that moving water. But if you know what you're doing and you're cautious and you abide by all the rules and regulations, it also can provide a very unique, incredible fishing opportunity. So today we've called and we got the report they're running somewhere between 6 and 7 feet of water out of 3 gates, which should create some areas where they're not releasing water. That creates those eddies where the water's coming out of the gates that are open. So that's what we're going to try to hit today. Well, here we are at the lower end of the Falls of the Ohio. These are the hydros right here. And you can see, you talk about intimidating, look at the amount of water coming out of there. Now, honestly, that is not a lot. They can run more than that. But this provides an opportunity where that bait gets sucked through and those predator fish sit there and take advantage of fish just getting pulled through there. And that's a great opportunity, a great way to catch these, like say hybrids, whites, or a striper. You also have over here, you see the water coming through. We're gonna come over here and hit these first. I can tell you this, I'm really excited. This is one of those unique spots, underutilized locations in the state of Kentucky that takes some knowledge, it takes some safety thinking, it takes a little bit of planning, but if you put it all together, it could be one of the greatest fishing trips you'll ever make in your entire life, right here on the banks of Ohio in downtown Louisville. Sometimes the best fishing is literally the last 2 hours of evening. So we got up here a little early, we tried that. Not a lot of luck. We're gonna get over here and stay over on the edge where it's a little calmer. And I'm gonna start making some cast out in here and see if I can't pick something up. Here we go. Oh, it's a big hybrid. Big hybrid. Oh my gosh. That's a workout right there now. Look at that big old hybrid. You talking about an aggressive, strong fish. That fish was hooked. I thought it was a white bass because it was swimming right at me. And when it was swimming at me, it didn't feel so big. When it got out here and then got in the current and took off, it got real big, real fast. Man, you're talking about a lot of fun. Trying to net one of these in this current and reel one in, it's a blast, to say the least. What a nice fish. We actually can see what this fish weighs. It's bouncing because of it's going somewhere between 6, it's like it's about 7.5, 7, right there, it's right at 7 pounds. What a good fish. No way I can manage handling this boat and fighting a fish and trying to get a net all at the same time. It's just not possible. That's why you almost have to come with a buddy, take turns casting, because it's just, you gotta have a person managing the boat while you fight these fish, because you just turn the boat loose and let it go, who knows where you're gonna end up. It can get real dangerous real fast. Another good one. This ain't as big as the other one, but it's a good one. Man, I can't even begin to describe how exciting that is to hook one of these things in that kind of turbulent and try to get it to the boat and get it netted and get it in. Oh my gosh. We got about maybe a 4.5, 5 pounder right there. Now, we're not keeping any of these fish. If you did come down here and keep them, and I will tell you they are pretty good to eat, but the rules on this is you're allowed to have 4 white bass hybrid striper species combined over 15 inches. Man, this has already been well worth the trip. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Again, this is, I mean, every one of these are 6 pound plus fish. Oh my gosh, this one might be bigger. Coming at me again. Swimming right at me. Swimming right at me. And now he sees the boat and he's gone. This is an extra heavy rod, and this fish is just working it over. Look at that, what a beautiful fish. I'll tell you what, I'm not one to go to the gym that often, but after a day of this, you don't need to. My arms got to work out, my legs got to work out, my back is screaming. I feel like I'm on a tuna boat saying, no more, no mas, I've had all I can take. That's about what it's like. Look at that fish. That might be the biggest one. Man, they're all close to the same size. What that tells me is they're probably all same year class. And you can tell they're getting plenty of food. Oh my God. Look at that fish. If I look like I'm having a good time and I'm really excited, that's because this is a pure adrenaline rush. When you're out catching these kind of fish and you've got, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is dangerous. You have to know what you're doing, stay out of that main rip, pull up beside it, have a person jockeying the boat for you, make long casts, be willing to let that push, that fish take you out, get out there in that deeper, slacker water to try to land them. And man, what a fishing adventure right here. Literally, I can see the skyline of Louisville. We are right here. And this can be done throughout the year. You have to alter your lure size and the weight of your hook based on how much flow you have. Right now, I'm throwing somewhere close to a 1/2 ounce on a big 5 or 6-aught hook on a 4 to 5 inch little fluke. And man, they like it. It's an absolute blast. It's a fantastic resource, but I can't express enough. I've got this life jacket on, got a person controlling the boat. Don't take any chances. I mean, this gate right now is in that 6 and 7 foot range on the lower. I wouldn't fish any higher than that, and you can't hardly get here when it's much lower. So it's a small window. You got to get the right day, but August, and it's good in September. It can happen in October. A lot of opportunities. Get the right weight, get up here and get after these things. It's been a blast.